it's recorded.
It is?
Yeah.
Alright, so what do we do? Just introduce parts?
Yeah, we'll just show what we're doing. Alright, what's up everybody? We're back. We got a gang of guys over here hanging out, making fun of us while we do this.
What's weird is we're filming it and they're filming us.
They're filming us, filming for you guys. Film.
It's weird.
We got an audience. And oh, look, even
What up, dude?
Hudson heard the camera's on.
You gotta retake the video.
I think he should.
Yeah, Hudson, you come over here. You do all this video for us.
Will you do this? Gauge
Yeah.
kit.
Gauge kit.
The radio replacement.
So radio replacement, triple trees and gauge kit.
What year is this fit?
2020 right now.
It's 2015 enough?
Alright, we're done. So, Jessica gets quite a few questions, I would imagine, on the install of these things. So, we got a local guy here, Grant. He's actually upgrading his bike.
Sexy velvet?
Sexy red velvet.
Oh, yeah.
50 Shades of Red.
If you have anything red, please send it. Red.
Doesn't matter what shade of red, he'll take anything red. We're gonna get this installed on his bike. It's basically, we're gonna try. We're gonna showcase this. This is for the 2015 and up. Road glides basically. It's gonna delete your info.
Yeah, but real quick on that, I do get this question all the time, is when you do remove the radio, you can still run your speakers off a Bluetooth controller. So they're like 60 bucks from JL, they work great. You have to run a little amp with it, but you can have the gauges in the radio and then still use the radio if you want to.
Yeah, so we're gonna get this on, and then we're also gonna upgrade his top tree. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a bike that's had the gauges relocated. The top tree's cast iron.
Yes. You can't polish it.
Some people think you can. Anyway, so the top tree's actually, this is gonna be the worst video ever.
And I'm hungover.
Oh yeah. I'll drop some of that footage here.
Let me tell you about my head shaver.
The top tree on it is cast iron, cast steel, whatever you want to call it. It looks like when you take the gauges off, so we're going to actually replace that as well. This is just the billet piece, and it actually has a provision for steering dampener. So the steering dampener that he offers with it is just kind of like a...
It's a cheaper style.
Yeah.
I also set it up so you can have upgraded to like the Olin's ones, which are about 500 bucks. But to get you in it, we run with this one, and then you can upgrade later.
And then also, as far as finish goes, we actually tried something a little different, or I'd say Justin tried something a little different. The bike's got a factory gloss black inner fairing.
Yeah, so normally I anodize them or leave them raw, but we powder coated this one, just kind of check it out, and it actually matches the inner really well, so I'm going to offer that very soon on the website.
Like you guys know, most of these parts are always kind of made to order, so if you do need like little changes within reason, I would say,
Call Scott.
call me. I'll send an email over. Either way, we're going to get the camera over to the bike and start disassembling it.
We're going to cut 2 weeks from now to finish it.
We'll probably be wearing different shirts. And cut.
That's on episode 17.
So anyway, this is insane.
Alright, while everyone's kind of screwing around in the background, I'm going to start getting these bolts out for the inner fairing.
We're talking about chairs. Biker chair. We need a sponsorship. I can only afford it. I'm still paying for that bitch.
So we're going to get this inner fairing, or actually the outer fairing shell off. There's plenty of videos online about it, so I don't think we need to document it.
Can I get the step by step?
There's like one screw.
I'm gonna go eat food.
Hey, Jersey Mike's really good.
Do I have a sister? Yeah.
Is she as pretty as you? Or?
Alright, so we got the outer shell off. Now it comes time to remove this actual stereo. So it looks like it's just a couple bolts here. Obviously the harness and stuff. And that should be
We're
it.
in this thing now.
It almost sounds like you know what you're doing.
Almost.
What I'm thinking about right now?
Drinking. Rosé!
Ooh, no.
Man, you guys saw Justin last night? Comment below if you want to see the footage.
Dude, this is my old truck. I need another one.
Yeah,
rip that.
dude.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Probably got right here near the battery. Would it be under the seat or would it be...
If they were seeing the dude, right?
No, I don't live here, but
Oh,
you go down
yeah,
to the sea.
Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of pick the, looks a little smudgy. Just gonna pick the camera up and do it kind of the old school way. And Juan's gone, so it's probably gonna get a little more, less chaotic. Yeah, it's gonna be more professional. We got everything out. So this bike obviously had an aftermarket amp that was kind of Velcroed right here. We gotta still run these wires. We got the fuse out, but we still gotta pull these wires out. Yeah, run them back out of the bike. You'll see down here, there's a little cutaway down there. I don't know if this camera's gonna focus. That's where the current wiring harness from your gauges at the factory pod that's where we're going to feed them through. So they're going to come through here eventually. So there's no extension or anything needed on the gauges itself. There's enough wiring for all that. You just have to come through this hole, feed it up there.
And also, this bracket comes off the factory radio. Just unbolt it, use the same bolts and everything, and bolt it back to my piece.
Man, like the gloss blacks and then having the kind of the same contrast.
Because when you run the gauges in mine, you pull the little chrome pieces off so they sit flush inside the back of them. So that kind of mimics the chrome rim.
Hell yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Did you really?
It feels like it.
Take that stupid phone mount that doesn't match a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Let's just like change everything that we want to change on it and then give it back to them.
Well, we make it better. $600 later, it was fire though. Everybody got a top on.
Basically right now we're just kind of getting the bars out of the way so we can get the old gauge mount up off the risers so we can disconnect it from its current pod setup. Somebody put Loctite all over these. There is Loctite on these. There is red Loctite on here. Who puts red Loctite on handlebar on the boat?
Then he puts a douche flute in his mouth and walks away.
That's the only reason? I just like the color.
It's red.
You don't need Loctite on your f***ing handlebar screws.
They were always tight though.
Yeah.
Every time I do a bike check, there's
Bro, I've been checking these handlebar screws. They're tight.
It looks like some of the red Loctite is actually on the handlebar, so I might not even get this top clamp off because look, all four screws are out and the bar clamp is not even
What made
separated.
what made me laugh so hard is Justin said, "Would you put red Loctite?" I said, "No." Hell no.
He said no.
And deep down inside, he's like,
All right, got all that out of the way, so.
I'm like so angry at this fucking piece.
All right, so the previous install of this, let me set this super easy, few minutes. I know you're shaking a little bit. No, honestly, the previous shop that did the bar swap, Loctited.
Previous guy.
Previous
Wasn't
guy,
a shop.
wasn't even a shop. He had some guy that he found at a Dollar General out back in South Arkansas there. But either way too much Loctite. We got it off. So now the next step is we're gonna start routing these wires to the front of the bike. Like I was showing you guys, that little kind of hole through here. Justin's currently pulling the actual gauge piece out of the original pod assembly. We got Taylor over there polishing all the parts that's coming off. Taylor, get those gauges looking good again.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man, thank you. And then we're gonna get that inserted into the new bezel. We've already taken the top tree off. The plan wasn't to take it off just yet, but it actually made it easier to remove everything else. We're putting a new tree on it. So.
Bless his heart, he had 3.5 extensions to get him up to like 6 inches or
Little
whatever.
guy, poor little guy. All right, so got everything kind of cleaned up. Grant went in here, kind of wiped all the like ABS lines, the harness, put a little loom on, kind of OEM harness that comes out of the bars. Right now what Justin's going to do, since this setup that we're running actually has the optional steering dampener, there's a T-bracket, kind of like a T-mount, like that.
So the easiest way to do is set it up here. We're gonna get in the center of that and then mark the holes and then just drill clearance holes for the 1/4 bolts. And you can get under there to get the nuts and all that shit tightened. So
Now how far back should they,
you can
just centered it?
Yeah, but also we can lay it up here and lay everything together with the top tree on it and it'll fall in place too. So once you have the dampener and all that stuff on it, it kind of puts you right in place. But it's really basically right there in the center.
Damn. Also, sorry about the first half of this video. I know it seemed kind of chaotic. We're taking it serious again. We're back to being serious.
Why?
Okay, we're back. We're back on shit again.
Scott hadn't talked in like 30 minutes and he can't wait to talk. So tell the story.
So anyways, we already fed the wires through up, like I was saying, factory gauge. So all that wires got fed through. All we gotta do is just plug the bars back in once the risers and all that goes. Grant has made the comment that I think he's gonna switch out to a set of 10-inch risers because right now we're gonna be running the thrash and pullback plate still since he's got short risers and he doesn't want to reach further. For you guys that don't understand kind of geometry,
This is a limousine for Grant. And
it's very, very long.
super long.
The front end is at an angle. I think I've mentioned this before. It's at an angle. And the further up you go, the further back your bars will come. If you've got shorter risers, the bars are gonna move forward with it.
So we're gonna put 22-inch T-bars on this one so he feels real comfortable.
So that he can hopefully reach the bars.
Yeah. He's standing up. It's amazing. So real quick, I get this question a lot. When you have the bike off the ground and you take the top tree off, the weight of the wheel and everything kind of pushes it. So you have to, kicks it out. Relieve that stress when you put the top tree on. So you have to push the wheel back, slide the top tree down. Works great.
Yeah.
I get that question a lot.
All right, top tree's on. Bracket mount for the dampener, it's on.
Yeah, and you can get the nuts underneath here. You have plenty of room. And I actually got a wrench there too, so you're good.
All right, so right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of mock up a few different riser setups. Unfortunately, we don't have anything in stock that is black. So we're gonna see what he thinks of some 10-inch risers. Grant's not having any fun with us.
Oh, I think we're having a blast.
And he's got to ride back in the cold for like 2 hours after we get. Look, he's just leaving. He's out of here. Grant, the bike won't run. We got to finish it first. People love seeing people struggling. I tell you that. Like they'll watch it.
Oh, they just got it marked up there. Just to try it out.
What's going on? Hey!
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize we were still recording.
It's cool. This works out perfectly because like this bracket for your.
Oh, I didn't know they were about to.
The harness for the speedometer is just underneath it, like perfectly. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like everything, nothing comes in interference.
Oh, you wanted that? Oh, okay, my bad.
No, we're just mocking it up. We're taking it right back up. We're showing what he can have, but he's not getting it.
Oh god.
What do you think?
It's dope. I think I need some taller risers.
So you like the 10s?
I mean, I can't imagine if I went with the 8s that they're going to be, like, I feel like they're
2
gonna be
inches
too
lower.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Versus having these. It looks really tall, but yeah, the only problem
What
is
happened was
they're not flat.
they're not black. If I would sit down, that's going to keep it up.
Were you hitting the bottom of it? Were you hitting the bottom of it when I was trying to walk?
No, you're dragging on the floor.
I think that thin crust is got.
Brother, thin and crispy gives you every time. That's it.
The only thing with this is homemade ranch crust. Not no bullshit.
You know who's got it?
My wife.
Dang.
All right, we got it done. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm posting this. It doesn't reflect our mechanical abilities.
We
I don't
got
know.
some weird shit.
There was a lot of, so someone else previously worked on this bike, and there was just some little things that we had, obstacles, if you will. But it's all done. Grant decided to go ahead and go with a set of 10-inch risers. These are not staying on the bike. This is a set of raws that Justin just had sitting on the shelf. They're just temporary. He does plan to buy a new set of bars. Justin's making a set of black risers, but we got the black triple tree down there. So you get rid of all that plastic, you know, covering. Obviously it's got the steering dampener there as well. And then man, look how good that thing looks. Can't see it straight on there now, but man, it looks so good. Because it just kind of goes with the rest of the factory gauges. And then that gloss black against the inner factory black just looks super good. What do you think?
Excellent.
Well, man of many words. All right, we're gonna clean up the shop. It's late. Thanks, Taylor, for the pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And also, these are the two that went and got my
Oh, FXR.
FXR there. So appreciate you guys on that as well. Guys, don't judge us. We had fun. We had fun.
It was a long day.
It was a long day. I mean, it's still bright outside. So, all right, enjoy your cold ride home. If you guys got any questions, like we said, these are on the website. 15 and up road glides. If you want this finish, just say you saw this video and this is the style you want. Obviously, Justin's also gonna probably post a photo to Instagram. Also, real quick, and no one's probably watched the video this long, so this doesn't even matter I'm saying it, but if, let's say you did a 15 and up road glide fairing on a later road glide, we actually have a plate that has the circle gauges. So let's say you want to run this same setup and still keep your old factory super round gauges. What are they, 3.5 inch gauges, whatever they are,
Yeah.
on the older ones.
Yeah.
You can actually do a retro and put those gauges in this spot too. So maybe I'll drop a photo right here. All right, cool. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.